Hi, it's Ian and this is your weekly system setup video. What I'm looking at today is the DXY, which is the US dollar index. Now, I understand that this is a non-tradable asset on most platforms, but what we can use is correlation. So what I'm focusing on is an exhaustion level in DXY, and that should mean that we get a topping pattern in sterling against the US dollar, euro against the US dollar, and also a bottoming formation in dollar Swiss. Let's get to the chart, see what's happening. So this is DXY, this is the daily chart. We can see that we've had an aggressive move to the downside since posting this swing high on the 13th of January. Now it can be seen in 5 waves, wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, 5. Elliott Wave analysis would suggest that this is the completion of a bearish Elliott Wave count. That should dictate that the next move is bullish and to the upside. We've got a confluence area here at 101.15 and 100.96. That also forms what's known as a back formation. This is cipher pattern analysis. Again, this is an exhaustion zone, and it should dictate that we have a move to the upside. The last thing I'm going to talk about in this time frame is the 3 cycles. So we've got 1 cycle, 2 cycle, and 3 cycles completing on or around the 11th of April, which is this Friday. So 3 factors there on this daily chart that should highlight that we see limited downside pressure in the US dollar. If we go to a shorter time frame, and this is the 1 hour time frame, we can see just a smaller mirror image of that previous pattern. So wave 1, wave 2, up in wave 4, or correcting in wave 4, and then completing down here in wave 5. So DXY, there is scope for intraday losses, but I'm looking at this as a potential buying opportunity at lower levels. Now, reflecting that back onto dollar products, we'll go to the euro against the US dollar. What we have here is the completion of a back formation. 1.1105 was previous resistance. What I'm looking for here, my main focus is going to be on DXY, but I believe what we could see on the euro against the US dollar is a possible double top formation in shorter time frames. So this previous swing high, which was located at 1.1146, attracting selling interest. When we go to sterling against the US dollar, we've got a back formation completing at 1.3210. I've got some resistance here, 1.2897. I think that's going to hold as an upside barrier. And then last but not least, we're going to have a look at dollar Swiss, and this is a shorter time frame. This is actually the 1 hour time frame. We've got a 261.8% extension level located close to 0.8362. That could be seen as the completion of a bearish Elliott Wave count. So just to reiterate what we've been talking about in this trade system setup video, the concentration is on DXY, which is the dollar index, looking for limited downside pressure both on a medium-term basis and also on an intraday basis, reflecting that back onto dollar majors, expecting a topping pattern in the euro against the US dollar. Sterling dollar could be limited to the upside, and also I have a preference for buying dips in dollar Swiss.